Okay, so now the whole time I've been saying all of this, you might be thinking, because you watch Discovery Channel and History Channel and all those documentaries that about these lost gospels, okay, well, what about the lost gospels? What about these other books? Why don't Christians accept them as eyewitness testimony? So let me say a few things about that. In terms of the lost gospels, we could do, I don't know if we do a whole lectio on the lost gospels, but I mean, I could, but I don't know if we should. But there are many books from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th centuries that are in fact, they call themselves gospels, or they mimic the genre of the gospels, and they're attributed to other figures such as Judas or Thomas or Mary Magdalene. These are sometimes called the lost gospels to make them sound sensational, or the apocryphal gospels. The word apocrypha means a hidden writing, okay? Well, why would they be called hidden? Well, it's because they suddenly appear long after the apostles were dead, right? So the Gospel of Judas appears in the late 2nd century, or the Gospel of Thomas appears in the 2nd century. So they were hidden, but now they've come to light. And this is true even to our own day. Some of these ancient writings, like the Gospel of Judas, have only been discovered in the late 19th and 20th centuries with the rise of modern day archaeology. For example, the Gospel of Thomas was studied at Nag Hammadi in Egypt, in the grave of an ancient, what appears to be an ancient Christian monk, in the early 20th century. We only know about the text in terms of its actual contents from that recent discovery. So there is a sense in which they were hidden and now they've been discovered. But that already should give you a bit of a cautionary mark against them, right? Because think about it. If Judas dies in 30 AD, but the Gospel of Judas doesn't appear until 180 AD, 100 years or more after Judas is dead, then did he write it? Well, no, of course not, right? I mean, it's hard enough to write when you're alive. It's very difficult when you're dead. I mean, it's almost impossible. Yeah, no, so even skeptical scholars recognize that these documents are too late to be authentic.